I get tasked with the job to make Huntington accessible through many facets, infrastructure, buildings, things of that nature. When this mayor took over, he started what's called the MACA. It's Mayor's Accessibility Council on Community Accessibility. We, through that group, have kind of taken an advocacy position and have tried to let the public understand and make the public aware that ADA is a civil rights law and not necessarily just a good thing to do. So through that group, we've done March Disability Awareness Month activities. I think in 2015 we did about 15 of them. We'll probably do 15 to 20 in 2016. We do things like Mayor's Roll Around, where he'll invite community leaders, bank presidents, building inspectors and things like that to come in and actually roll around the downtown area, and go into people's buildings and show the shop owners that my money's just as green when I'm outside of the building as it is when I'm inside, and if I can't get in your building, that money's going to go somewhere else. And so that's been good for the public to see. Other things that we've been doing is curb ramps on sidewalks. We've probably completed about 500 of those over the last 2 to 3 years. We anticipate doing obviously much more. We've got about 2,500 total in the town, so we'll continue doing that. When we renovate buildings, I mean, the first thing we look at is ADA compliance, make sure that we can get people in and out of the buildings. Obviously, being a public entity, we need to include all people. If people with disabilities are able to go about, then everybody should be able to go about. So that's kind of the idea we've got behind things. We're building trails that are ADA compliant. We build, like I said, we build buildings that are ADA compliant. So we're moving right down the path. When the mayor came on board, one of the big things that we focused on through his administration is being able to include everybody. And so when we started talking about including everybody, then you start researching and finding out that things such as curb ramps are supposed to be replaced when you repave streets, and when you redo buildings, you need to make sure that the buildings are compliant. It's not, like I said, it's just not a nice thing to do. It's law, and it's kind of sad because we are required to do it. But most people don't, and I don't understand that. We want to do things the right way. We want to make sure everybody feels welcome, and so that's really what Huntington's about.